This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready for your weekend with the morning sprint.
Olivia Roberts has breaking news about a pill to help fight COVID-19, and Destiny Richards is live at the Fall Festival on Green Bluff.
But first, Mark Peterson tracking a warm, sunny weekend ahead.
Oh, yeah, that'll have you outdoors, no doubt. First alert weather and that weather app again in the App Store. You'll need it. 62 today at noon. It's going to be nice. 66 will be our high today. It's going to be sunny. Right now, current conditions, we're at 50, 49 into Deer Park and 40 into Omak. So there's some cool temperatures out there. We're going to continue to see a cool morning. Colder tomorrow. We'll have an extended look at that forecast coming up.
Well, some breaking news this morning. Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh has tested positive for COVID-19. Kavanaugh and all of the other justices had a routine COVID test ahead of today's investiture ceremony for Justice Amy Coney Barrett. The court says Kavanaugh has been vaccinated since January and currently has no symptoms. His positive COVID diagnosis may mean he won't be on the bench Monday, which was supposed to be the first in-person session with all 9 justices.
More breaking news this morning. We are learning taking a pill after a recent COVID diagnosis could cut the risk of being hospitalized or dying from the virus by half. Pharmaceutical companies Merck and Ridgeback just announced the early results of an ongoing phase 3 study. Now, the pill is called Molnupiravir. If it's authorized by the FDA, it would be the first antiviral pill people can take at home to reduce the risk of winding up in the hospital with COVID. You need a prescription, which would likely be given to patients with mild or moderate symptoms. Merck says it plans to ask the FDA for emergency authorization in the U.S. as soon as possible so that it can start mass distribution. The company has already started producing the pills with the goal of having 10 million courses of the medication by the end of the year.
State Patrol could lose nearly 300 employees because they don't want to get vaccinated. The number includes 215 state troopers who have approved religious exemptions. The WSP says this is happening because they could not find a reasonable accommodation for the employees. The agency said workers have to interact with the public, so they need to be vaccinated. Employees were offered a new assignment, but it came with a pay cut. The employees didn't take the jobs. The State Patrol is now working on a contingency plan to keep you safe.
If you want your soon-to-be or current college student to get their hands on some money for school, it's time to get your information ready. Today, you can start applying for federal financial aid. Advisors say it's best to apply early so your child gets the most aid. Before you go ahead and fill out the FAFSA form, you'll need a FAFSA ID. It requires a social security number and an email. You're also going to need those 2020 income records. We have more information about how to fill out the FAFSA on KXLY.com.
Food stamp recipients will see their monthly payments go up in October thanks to a major update in the program. That's despite the expiration of a special pandemic boost. Benefits will jump an average of 27% above pre-pandemic levels. It's the largest increase in the program's history. The update comes as part of a U.S. Department of Agriculture review of the food stamp program as required under the 2018 Farm Bill.
We've been live all morning on Green Bluff here at Walter's Fruit Ranch. There's so much to do in the fall season, including the Fall Festival, which has been going on and continues throughout the month of October. Everything from barnyard maze to picking apples and pumpkins. There's so much to do. You can come this weekend to Walter's Fruit Ranch, 10 to 6 p.m. They're having their Fall Festival here with live music, pumpkin donuts, apple cider, so much. You can go to our website, KXLY.com, for more information.
All right, that big change at the checkout line starts today. Grocery stores in Washington will begin charging 8 cents a piece for paper and plastic bags as part of an effort to cut down on waste and encourage the use of reusable bags. Stores can still offer compostable bags without a fee. You can read more about the ban and how businesses can implement it by finding this story on KXLY.com.
Coppertone is voluntarily recalling 5 aerosol sunscreens due to the presence of the carcinogen benzene. They include certain lots of SPF 50 Pure and Simple, travel size sport spray, and sport mineral. The FDA says the products were manufactured between January and June of this year.
We have an update on a missing 11-year-old girl. Jerry Lynn Guthrie has been found. She had been missing since Wednesday, but we received word from Spokane police just after midnight that she is now safe with her family.
Coming up on GMA, new allegations of sex abuse rocking the ballet world. 5 women filing a lawsuit accusing a former star ballerina and her husband. GMA will have the story. We'll be right back.